Okay, this over here, and again, I'm looking at it, and they want to, degree 4 Maclaurin series for this f of x problem over here. And I see what they want, and then I see this over here. And what I'm claiming is it's just a generalized binomial theorem, which is written down for me. It says over here, although we derived it in class, I realize sometimes a lot of students, they can't remember things, nor deriving them takes too long. And you could do this by differentiation as well. But I want to use the formula they've given to me. And the formula is right over here. Let's take a look at it, and let's write that down. So I'm going to say, in this case over here, the u is going to be 2x. I'm looking at this, by the way, and I'm looking at this. And the k is minus 3 halves. So I'm going to write down T4 now. How am I going to do that? I'm looking at this over here. So it's going to be 1 plus k times u. Well, that's going to be minus 3 halves times 2x. We'll simplify it later, by the way. I got this part done. Let's do the next one. Plus minus 3 halves. Again, we're doing this term now. It's going to be minus 3 halves minus 1, which is minus 5 halves, over 2 factorial, which is 2. Then what are you going to get? U squared. What's u? It's 2x. And again, we will simplify this in a moment. Let me keep moving. I'm going to do the next one. Well, it does follow a pattern, by the way. Minus 3 halves, minus 5 halves. Then you're doing the k, which is minus 3 halves, minus 2, which is minus 4 halves. So you get minus 7 halves. I hope you see the pattern now. Over 3 factorial. I'll do the arithmetic later, and it's going to be 2x to the third. Let's put the next one down. And again, I'm not even thinking about it now. I'm looking at it, looking at the pattern. Let's see, minus 3, minus 5, minus 7, a little negative. 3, 5, 7. I'm going to say minus 9 then. What goes on bottom? 4 factorial. And then you get 2x to the fourth. All right? That's T4. I'm going to kind of go through it, and hopefully I don't make any mistakes, but I will look at the key later. And let's write down T4 now. And I see 1. Then I see minus 3x. Get this one, got that one. I want to do the next one. It certainly, I want to be careful about it. And what do I see? I see, minus 3 times minus 5 is 15 quarters over 2, so 15 eighths. And then I see a 2 squared, which is 4x squared. What's that going to give me? Plus 15 halves of an x squared. All right, that's done. Let's do the next one. Let me get my eraser out and start to erase this over here. I'm just some chicken scratch on the side. Let's take a look at it. And let's take a look. And you got minus 3 times minus 5 times minus 7. I definitely see that. Well, I know it's negative. I put this negative over here. And, 3 times 5 is 15. 7 times 15 is 70 and 35, 105. And then you get 2 cubed, but I already see a 2 cubed there, so I'm going to put down x cubed over here. Now what goes on bottom? 3 factorial. What's 3 factorial? It's 6. But what I'm going to do is write down 3 times 2. The reason being is that 3 goes into 105. $35 times. So I'm going to say this is minus 35 over 2x cubed. I get my eraser out. Start to erase things I don't need anymore. Wow, the last one, well, it doesn't look that bad. I'm starting to see that, the 2 to the 4 is going to cancel those 2, 2, 2, 2s. I'm seeing that top, it's tough. It really is. It's going to be positive, though. I know that much. The number might be tough to do, but let me write it down for you. It's 3 times 5, 7 times 9. Again, the 2's disappear. In other words, 2 to the 4th, and there's 2 to the 4 on the bottom. And then I get 4 factorial on the bottom, which is 4, 3, 2, 1. All right? And I get an x4 there, too. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? Get a ratio. This may not look like 2x to the fourth to some students. All right, let's get the number. Well, the 3 cancels. That's kind of good news for me because it makes it a little easier. What do you get on the bottom? You just get an 8. All right. What do you get on top? 5 times 7 is 35. 35 times 9. Well, 9 times 5 is 45. 9 times 3 is 27. 31. 315. And yeah, somewhat of a nightmare. Let's take a look at it. If you're going to make a mistake, it's probably going to happen towards the end of it. But let's take a look. Jeez, I got that. And let's see, did I get this? Yeah, everything's looking fine. We did it all. All right, thank you.